Alright, it's a groovy song. I'm running pretty low on battery here, so let's see if I can teach this with 7%. Okay, so, alright, the chords. We're going to start out C minor, bar all of 3, 5, 5, 6, D, G, B. Then we're going to have B flat major. I'll put these in the description since I'm going to go pretty quick here. B flat major, bar all of 6, 8, 8, 7, A, D, G. Take the same shape, go to 1 and 3 for your F major. So you got C minor, B flat major, F major. And in the beginning there's like a nylon string guitar, so to try to mimic that sound on electric, we're going to use the fleshy part of our index finger. Just strum lightly between the A, D, G, and G, B, and E. Strum on top of the high frets, right? You'll do that 3 times. So you're going to have 12 bars of C, 2 bars of B flat, 2 bars of F. Okay? You do that once for the intro, you do it twice when he starts singing, and then the third time he'll start playing the chords with the pick, right? And he just kind of comps the C minor, and he'll kind of do some licks out of box 4 that he's in. But I like to make it funky, so we'll go C minor here, and then we'll go C minor that we play in the chorus, 10, 8, 8, 8, and then a C minor triad here on 12, 13, 11, and then another one here on 15, 16, 17. So the whole part you get. Right? And then we go to B flat. We're going to play with D on the bottom, so our first inversion. Bar D through E on 10, D on 12, 11 on B. Take your pinky, do a little fills on the E and B string on 13. And then take that same shape, go down to 5 and 7. We're going to play F with an A on the bottom. First inversion of F major. Same thing with your pinky on 8. Do some fills. Second time we just go C minor here on 3 and 5. And then we're going to go C minor on 8 and 10. And we're just going to hang out there for an extra couple beats. And then we're going to go to 12, 13, and 11. And back to B flat. Then we'll go to this F chord for 2 beats. Then we'll go to F major here on 1 and 3. Then I'll take my pinky off and do F7. And then we'll slide up and do this F major chord extension of a D, G, B bar on 10, and then 13 on the high E. Get that F note. That'll lead us into the chorus, right? So he varies this a lot. I watched him play it a bunch, but basically it's C minor, 8, or 10, 8, 8, 8, B on 11, and he kind of plays with that, takes it on and off. And then we're going to go into an F7, or F minor 7, and he kind of leaves out the root. He just plays the D through E, right? So bar, all of 8, D, G, B, and E, 10 on D, 9 on B, and then your pinky on the high E on 11. You can hammer onto this chord shape if you want. Alright, and then that one always stays the same, right? He just kind of hammers on. Sometimes he does and doesn't. And then we have this B flat, basically a power chord. B flat 5, add 4, I call it, because we have the 1, the 5, and the 4 of the chord, right? You have B flat, F, and E flat. Sometimes he leaves out the E flat, that high E. Most of the time he puts it in there. So you're going to have 8 on D, 10 on G, and then 11 on B and E. Alright, and then from there, take your ring finger off. You have 8th fret, bar, D and G, and then bar, B and E on 11. And then take that D and G down to 7. Okay, and that's everything for the chorus. You just go, and when he plays it, he kind of just strums these 16th notes. Then you're back to C. Right, and that's everything. And then when you end it on that B flat 5, add 4 kind of thing, right? And then you're back into the verse with the C minor, right? B flat, F. There's a lot of instruments going on. There's a lap steel giving all the crazy noise. There's even like a melodica going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on that makes it sound as cool as it does, right? The tempos are like 101 beats a minute if you want to make a beat. So that's everything, right? You just have your verse, C minor, B flat, F major, then you get funky. Whatever, it's all that. So that's everything, right? And you can kind of mess around if you want to solo. It's all C minor pentatonic stuff, you know. All that noodling. You can do a lot of cool double stop stuff. Alright, so it lends itself to being real friendly to like improvise over. So just kind of play around with some of the shapes and, you know, make it funky, do your own thing with it. Just have fun, practice slow. Sorry this was a quick lesson, but I didn't want to run out of time on my battery here. So anyway, that's everything. Just have fun.